Okay, hello guys, good morning. आज फेरि अब हामी हेरौँ केलाई अस्ति हामी के हेरेको थियो बिर्सेँ नाम पनि मैले के भन्नु है रोड म्याप जेएस रोड म्याप के जेएस रोड म्यापलाई हेरौँ आज हामी के गर्छौँ भने होस्टिङ पनि हेरिसकेको अब नेमिङ रुल्सहरू हेरौँ है त आज अब हामी नेमिङ रुल्सहरू के को थ्रुबाट हेर्ने भन्दाखेरि कोड कज नै युज गरौँ यो कस्तो रहेछ हेरौँ है त यो ट्राई गरेर यो वेबसाइटमा पहिलोचोटि गएको हो अब यो वेबसाइटलाई एक्सप्लोर गरौँ यहाँ गर्दाखेरि चाहिँ हामी सिधै हेरेर पुगेको थियौँ Okay, tips. Here's the tips for naming variable. In this section, we aim to discuss a handful of tips to consider when naming variable in JavaScript, including which case convention to use in order to break long word. Okay, let's first be descriptive. A variable name shall clearly describe what it's meant to hold. For instance, suppose that you have to store a user's name into a variable. It would be really bad if you name the variable or x or u for user or any random character. The name a does not tell much what store in a variable. A much better word should be user name or u name. Well, frankly speaking, the latter, that is, uname, is also not very descriptive and sometimes could be ambiguous. Ambiguous uname could be also understand for universal name, unsatisfactory name, or maybe unique name. Okay. In second, don't be overly descriptive. Creating descriptive variable name is desirable, but if we have to make sure that we remain within the bounds of description, even too much description can be problematic. Suppose we want to create a variable that store the first name for user. Being exceptionally descriptive, we could name it the first name of user. Although this would be the more than the required amount of description, a better name would be first name. Okay, never or don't be over descriptive. And third, let's see, abbreviate long words. Sometimes it's really helpful to abbreviate long words in a given name and short, simple, given that abbreviations seem unsensible. For example, the variable db name could work well instead of database name. Here we have abbreviated database to db. Okay, the abbreviation db for database is quite common one out there, but keep in mind that abbreviations don't always work well. For instance, naming a variable that holds the name of the object property as per pname would be a complete mess. Pname could mean a property name, panel name, previous name. A much better word would be prop name. Prop name with the word property abbreviated down. Use a casing convention to break down. When a variable name contains more than one word, it desires to use a casing convention to be able to distinguish between them easily while reading the variable. Let's say we have variable question asks that hold number of questions asked in a quiz program C. This name doesn't right away tell us about the individual word and in it, does it? We have to gaze at the name for a while before we realize that it's a question asked. Okay, verse 8. In some words, the name could even be misinterpreted by the reader. For example, what can you read in IDEnum? Did you mean IDEnum or IDEnum? Well, the variable meant IDEnum for ID enumeration. So, to solve such ambiguities, to make long variable name readable, we ought to use camel casing. Okay. Some common casing convention are as follows, like camel casing. Every word first letter is uppercase, except for that of the first word. Camel casing is using in JavaScript. Here are some identifiers names from JavaScript: index of, get of. And if we are going to like create a name, something like, okay, like here, index of, if we did this index, okay, I want to index of .js, no issues is shown, but it's good if we do in okay. Another Pascal casing, get every word first character is uppercase. Okay, index of, oh, this is a just now we did Pascal casing, so it's legal. And snake casing. Snake casing means to write the name in underline. Oh. Array underscore push dot js. This is also okay, fine. And the screaming snake casing. Screaming means I think every word is uppercase and separated from the other word using underscore. Okay, this is so well. And now it doesn't require much effort on our side to distinguish between different words in variable name. Which casing is used in JavaScript? The most common case is camel case and snake case. The questions of which convention to use in JavaScript really boils down the snake of whether to use camel casing or snake casing in JavaScript. Honestly speaking, this is solely a matter of preference. If you like camel casing, go with it. Similarly, if snake casing appears, you go with it. Okay, checking a variable existence. Let's go down there. When we are working with dynamic language, JavaScript is extremely useful to have a feature of checking whether a given variable really exists before we use. Okay, for instance, we consider console x, and this is the error. We to console dot log and in bracket is x, but we never define the value of x, or we never initialize it. And node array push.js, and I think this gives an error of reference error, and which is stating that x is not given with log. Okay, the way we check for existence of variable is the type of operator basically return the type of a given value. Okay, type of value is the value. When we provide with a non-existence variable type of, return the string undefined. String undefined. So is not defined means undefined. Okay, non-equality operator. Undefined true. Okay, then this we can compare the written value of type of operator and non-existent variable. The non-equality operator denoted not equal. Compare the two value operator. Okay, let's try. What the difference is there? Okay, here. हाम्रो नाम चाहिँ अब अर्कै भयो, त्यो पनि अब हामीलाई केही फरक त पर्दैन. var x is equals to, अब यो तपाईँलाई मैले भनिसकेको छु कि var चाहिँ पहिले दिएको सुरुदेखि नै हामीले युज गर्ने भनेको var हो. ओल्डर भर्जनहरुमा सपोर्ट गर्नुपर्ने छ भने चाहिँ हामीले var भन्ने किवर्ड युज गर्नुपर्छ, नत्र भने let or const if we are not going to change the value in the future. X is equals to like 20, let's see, and let's do this node. Oh, not var demo, this. Okay, we get 20 and we are going to check type of, okay, type of console.logs x type of x not equals to undefined, and another is console dot log type of y not equals to undefined. Okay, we are checking this type of not I will basically return the type of given value. Okay, let's run it. Then it's give true and false. Let's see. Well, here we define variable x, then check whether it exists or not by comparing type of x with undefined for quality x since exists, and get true output by first log statement. However, since there is no such variable as y, the second argument is output. One thing to note that here is the type of deals with non-existence variable, especially that is in normal expression. If we refer to a non-existent variable, JavaScript throw an error. However, type of doing the same doesn't lead to any error, so this is because the internal engine is configured to treat non-existence variable differently used in a type of expression. Moving on, one extremely important things to keep in mind while performing a such variable existence is that type of return undefined, even a variable declared. This can be seen as this. Okay. Undefined false. Let's try this also. Why it's coming undefined? False, true. Okay, if I don't declare what it happens. Oh, it's going to come both false. Why? Here the x variable doesn't exist, so type of operator written undefined. Yes. However, y variable does exist, yet it faces the same fate as x. That is, type of operator also return undefined for also returns on. For us, that this means that if we get undefined written by type of while inspecting a given variable, then we cannot be defined. We can definitely sure the variable exists. So that variable doesn't exist. However, at least we can safely assume that variable isn't use of us, and hence not to proceed. Okay, that's all for this. And I think तपाईँले केही बुझ्नु मैले पनि केही बुझेँ नेमिङ कन्भेन्सन के हो भनेर र टाइप अफ अपरेटरले कस्तो बेला फल्स दिन्छ कस्तो बेला ट्रु दिन्छ भनेर थाहा पाइयो र डिफाइन छैन भने यसले फल्समा दिइरहेछ इज अनडिफाइन्ड थ्याङ्क यू सो मच फर as you can see we're moving to coding also step by step like we will give our best and we just completed our naming rules and I think that's all is enough for us and now let's see what is variable scopes and what this block function global. Okay, let's study this much today. Let's read about scopes. Let's go to this article. Okay, oh this is WC School. Let's see here. Scope determine the accessibility, visibility of variable. Variable have three types of scope, that is block scope, function scope and global scope. Before year 6, 2015, JavaScript variable had only global scope and function scope. Year 6 introduced two important new JavaScript keyword let and const, and these two keywords provide a block scope in JavaScript. Variable declared inside a block cannot be accessed from the outside. Okay, we just studied. Let x is goes to 2. X cannot be used here. Okay, variable can be declared with var keyword and not have block scope. Okay, variable declared inside can access from outside. Can be accessed from outside. Okay, can be used. Okay, let's try our variable in here. Giving from here. Okay, bracket भित्र राखौँ हामी let x equals to 2 भन्यो 2 भन्यो अब हामी यहाँ console.log ब्राकेटमा x गरिदिउँ and run गरिदिउँ. Okay, x is not defined भनेर देखायो त्यसले चाहिँ. अब अर्कोमा हेरौँ var equals to 2 गरिदिउँ var x equals to 2 console.log x पहिले चाहिँ के आन्सर दिन्छ. Okay, यसले answer दियो. That means okay, that means it is global scope. Var is comes under global scope and function scope, where let is under block scope, comes under block scope. Okay, let's study about local variable within JavaScript. Functions are local scope. Local scope. Let's try this. Okay, car p1 demo string Volvo. My function let car name is goes to Volvo. Document.get element by id demo1 type of operator car name plus demo plus car name. Now Volvo. Document.get element by id demo2 inner HTML car name. Car name is undefined outside my function. Local variable have function, they can only be accessed within function. Okay, local variable मा चाहिँ scope function रहेछ. Local variable scope function रहेछ जुनमा चाहिँ function scope. अब यो भन्दा बाहिर गएर एक्सेस गर्दा चाहिँ नहुने भयो, यो भित्रै गर्दाखेरि मात्रै हुने भयो. Okay, हामी ट्राई गर्नेछौँ. Okay, let's go to here. Let's try here. यस्तो बेला अब हामीसँग एउटा फंक्सन बनायो हामीले फंक्सन बनायो हैन फंक्सन बनाउन के चाहिन्छ फंक्सनमा फंक्सन भनेर नाम दियो अब यसमा चाहिँ मैले एउटा गर्दै लेट के राखौं let x equals to let car name equals to Volvo यस्तो भित्र होला Volvo पछि अनि yes is नगरौँ get document by id get element by id अब यही हामीले जस्ट console log गर्दियौं console.log जसमा चाहिँ हामी कार नेम लाई दियौं अब यो रन हुन्छ ल रन भयो तर प्रिन्ट त गरेन कार नेम ओके किन होला यो चाहिँ प्रिन्ट गर्न के भन्दाखेरि मैले माई फंक्सन भन्नेलाई कल गरिन जस्तो लाग्यो त्यही भएर होला हेरौँ त हो फंक्सन बनाएपछि जहिले पनि यसलाई काहीँ न काहीँ चाहिँ कल गरेकै हुनुपर्ने एउटा उ छ अब यदि मैले यो भन्दा मुनि गएर console.log कार नेम गर्यो भने त यो मरे तरै नि आउँदैन त्यो पनि हामी रन गरौँ एरर आयो एरर देखाइदियो त्यो अगाडिको रन पनि भएन जस्तो लाग्यो यसलाई रन हुन्छ पहिला यसलाई माथि राख्नु पर्यो अब चाहिँ रन पनि हो ओके मैले यसलाई माथि राखेपछि एकचोटि रन भयो त्यसपछि चाहिँ अनि एरर आयो जसमा चाहिँ कार नेम अनडिफाइन्ड छ भनेर अब हामीले त बुझिहाल्यो लोकल भेरिएबलमा चाहिँ फंक्सन स्कोप हुँदाखेरि जसमा चाहिँ हामीले फंक्सन स्कोप बनाएपछि चाहिँ त्यो फंक्सन भन्दा बाहिर गएर त्यो भित्र कुरालाई कहिले नि एक्सेस गर्न मिल्दैन रहेछ र ब्लक स्कोप भनेको नि त्यो ब्लक भन्दा बाहिर कर्ली ब्रेसेस ब्लक क्यान बी एक्सेस्ड आउटसाइड कर्ली ब्रेस भित्र भएको त्यो ब्लक भन्दा बाहिर गएर चाहिँ कहिले पनि युज हुँदैन एन्ड ग्लोबल स्कोप भेरिएबलमा चाहिँ जता गए पनि हुन्छ भ्याट चाहिँ एन्ड जाभास्क्रिप्ट भेरिएबल ओके ग्लोबल जाभास्क्रिप्ट भेरिएबल नि हेर्दियौँ है त अब यो चाहिँ हामी यही मात्रै गरौँ लेट्स से कार नेम अब के त स्क्रिनमा एउटा कार नेम दियो जसको फंक्सन चाहिँ यहाँले कल गरिदिइसकेको छ र त्यो चाहिँ अब हामीले यो भित्र गएर प्रिन्ट गरे तर पनि भयो अब यदि लेट फंक्सन यो चाहिँ ग्लोबल स्कोप भनेर मान्छ कि ग्लोबल भेरिएबल क्यान बी एक्सेस फ्रम एनी स्क्रिप्ट अर फंक्सन ओके that's all and a global variable has a global script all the script okay यो फंक्सन भन्दा माथि राखेको भएर चाहिँ होला चाहिँ यो ग्लोबल स्क्रिप्ट भएको यदि मैले यही कुरालाई एक्स गरेर यो भित्र हाल्ने बित्तिकै त्यो के हुन्थ्यो फंक्सन तर रन पनि हुँदैन रहेछ यो फंक्सन स्क्रिप्ट हुन्थ्यो जस्तो लाग्यो मलाई अब हामी हाम्रो उसमा ट्राई गरौँ है त अब यहाँ कन्ट्रोल ए कन्ट्रोल ए नगरौँ यो फंक्सन त रन भइहालेछ यो भन्दा माथि गएर हामी एउटा लेट कार नेम इक्वल्स टु हैन Volvo volume and then let's run this and यो फंक्सन लाई नि यो माथि नै रन गरिदिउँ र हेरौँ है त। अब तपाईँ हेर्न सक्छ हामी यो सबभन्दा माथि छ, त्यही भएर यो ग्लोबल भेरिएबलमा गयो, जसले गर्दा चाहिँ हामीले दुवैतिरबाट एक्सेस गर्न पायौँ। And global can be accessed from any script or function भने त हजुरले देखिसक्नुभयो। And global variable declare globally have global scope. Variable can be accessed from anywhere in JavaScript program. Variable declared with valid const are quite similar when declared outside a block. ब्लक भन्दा बाहिर गर्ने बित्तिकै चाहिँ यो सबै एउटै लेभलमा आउने रहेछ। And I think that's all JavaScript variable. Their object and function are also variable in JavaScript. Automatically global. Strict mode. In strict mode, undeclared variable are automatically global, not automatically global. Okay, this is यति नै हेरौँ आज हामी यसको। थ्याङ्क यू सो मच फर वाचिङ र नेक्स्ट टाइम फेरि हामी सँगै पढ्नेछौँ। अब अर्को के छ त हाम्रो, अब हामी यो ब्लकबाट बुझ्यो, ब्लक फङ्सन ब्लक स्कोप बुझ्यो, एउटा फङ्सन स्कोप बुझ्यो, अर्को ग्लोबल स्कोप। सबभन्दा माथि टपमा डिक्लेयर गरिदिनु बित्तिकै प्यार कन्सलेट सबै ग्लोबलको लाइनमा आउँछ भने फङ्सन भेरिएबल फङ्सनभित्र मात्रै एक्सेस हुन्छ भने ग्लोबल भेरिएबल नि कर्ली ब्रेसेसभित्र छ भने चाहिँ ब्लक स्कोप हुने भयो। र अब हामी नेक्स्ट भनेको चाहिँ अब यस्तो लाइन एकदमै डेटा सेटतिर जान्छौँ। थ्याङ्क यू सो मच फर वाचिङ, बाई बाई।